Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and it's Heroes of the Storm time, where today we're going to be playing as Sergeant Hammer, a character that I was dreading a little bit when I tried her out first, as you can see here. She's on the free hero rotation right now. But the more I played her, the more I liked her. It's not just that she's funny, because she is, but Siege Tank of StarCraft 2 fame, it's really interesting to see how that works out in a game with so many units that are mobile, can go around the map like crazy, and her strength is parking down and blasting the crap out of people. So let's go ahead and jump into a quick match and see how do we do with her today.
I'm of the hammer. They still let you drive that thing.
And just how would they stop me?
And there is Sergeant Hammer, and the map is Sky Temple. As Tychus really should be going with Murden right here. I'll go with Stitches perhaps. I'd rather not go by myself on the bottom, but we're going to be taking Lethal Blast first. Sky Temple is a fun map. You have objectives in the middle, getting the different temples to see if you can blow things up. I guess I'm going to go on the bottom here. Now, one of the slight challenges with getting used to this siege tank is that you have a boost. You have a booster for going around. You don't actually have a mount that you can mount up. And the thing that I was really concerned about playing as Sergeant Hammer before is the whole siege mode thing. So actually having to sit here, hit park, and go. Now, I am sitting hidden right now, but my goal is to actually soak up experience early. Probably going to have a team fight here. Whoa, they all went for the that thing, so that's not good. We have a dead Tychus right away, so that's already an experience advantage for them. Fortunately, it looks like nobody's on the bottom, so I'm going to be getting all this experience myself. Well, it looks like there's somebody right there. I just can't see them. So most of them went top. As long as I can kind of stay in view here, let's see if we can find anybody.
I never tread lightly.
So we want to be able to get some experience here. We don't want to overdo anything. There we go. So there's Vala. I don't like going against Vala as a siege tank because Vala is very mobile and can do a lot of damage, and she just hurts me, plain and simple. But we have our first two temples available. Let's see if we can actually have our team go ahead and get it. I am actually willing to sacrifice the experience for this. I know that means the bottom lane is going to get soaked up quite a bit, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so he's going to get out, but that's alright. Hello, Murden. You didn't see that siege tank there, did you? Oh, he's kind of surviving pretty well early. However, one thing that I've seen people not quite appreciating for this map is that you really do need to put your team fights on the temple here. Unfortunately, because of the fact that Stitches is dead, I am in trouble. So we need to get somebody up top or somewhere, because we want these temples to shoot things as hard as possible. Alright, so the only problem right now with this is that I am pretty damn squishy. And once again, we're giving up free stuff by just doing it like this, but we'll see. So siege mode is kind of a delicate balance, as there is a Val that's going to be a very happy Val in just a second. Oh, it was way too close. Okay, so we're going to need to soak up some experience here. It's not the end of the world if your other team doesn't get one of these, but it is better to keep your team fights on the temple if you can. I do want to get some of those mercs, but the most important thing right now is to just go down here and get more experience. Alright. So, oh, they ended up getting both temples. That's not fantastic, and it looks like they have a
My temple's magic subsides.
Alright.
Find something.
So we don't have anybody in the middle right now. And I'm not entirely sure why suddenly my chat's doing that.
I never tread lightly.
So let's see here. Their comp is a little different than ours, but big thing right now is that we need to get this going the right way. So we'll see here. Yeah, uh-oh is right. So biggest thing is to not die. Biggest thing number 2 is to just get experience. And we still have a fountain that should be good right here. They got the gate. We got a merc camp. That's good. They're up a level, though, so that's really bad. Oh, missed with the stitches as well. Yeah, we're a little bit behind this game. This may not go so well, so we'll see if maybe my tank skills can do something here. Maybe not the best time to siege, but run away, please, please, please. Alright. First aid is good, just in time. Alright, so once again we need to be getting lane experience right now. There's a few things we need to do. Let me see if I can actually play the support role right here. Alright, so is Vala gonna notice that I'm shooting the smack out of her? Maybe. Okay, so that was a big hook on something. And right now what I'm trying to do here is, well, first off, we need to get this. And then we can try and get some of the siege mark camps. I'm almost strong enough to where I can solo it, but since there's just one, this is usually the bloodiest one of all. But yeah, they did a better job keeping up with the experience early, but biggest thing is we need to avoid a team fight when they're going to be inevitably at rank 10 here in just a second, so this is bad timing. Alright, so I'm off the pedestal, that's okay. Yeah, we are toast. Beyond toast. Alright, well this is probably a game that's not going to go so well because they have really good timing to be at level 10 whereas we're at level 9. They have 12 kills to 2. So I'm not always going to show you games where I win, but I have come back from worse. But you know what? I don't have any takedowns, but I haven't died either, so that's a positive. We'll see if this is a mistake. Might be able to get it done.
But it will return again.
Alright, so come on, Merc Camp. Here we go. Napalm Strike I like much better than BFG, if only because it gives you just a pretty rapid fire attack. The cooldown's only 4 seconds, but I'm going to stick with Stitches right now, even though Stitches is not doing so well this game. Probably didn't want to push them that way. What we need to do is to not be caught in these situations. And what I need to be doing is focusing on using Napalm a little more, but unfortunately I'm going to have to go back. We start here, but yeah, this is sometimes you get games like this where just it seems like you have a pretty good comp. All these heroes are pretty good, except for me. But let's see if we can start the comeback here, because we just got to stick together. And I want to type things like that and talk. We'll see how it goes. And we don't need to wait 21 seconds for that. Let's not take a team fight right now. We're down 2 levels of experience.
We ought to capture this
See if we
mercenary
can
king.
steal this merc camp from under their nose would be nice. Alright, so the nice thing about Napalm is that it does a lot of damage, especially for things that have done enough to stand around. Lots and lots of damage, which is great because Stitches is not very good at that. Yeah, now if there's one thing that I've kind of ran into as an issue with Sergeant Hammer, it's that I have a tendency to forget to actually, like, I'll go and hit siege mode and just kind of forget about it. But this is one of those maps where you can't actually come back on even being down really big, so. Alright, so that's not great. Heal. I'm dead. Probably should have positioned myself a lot better than out there right up front, but You know what? It's that kind of game. We're down 3 levels. We're 3 dead. That's the fun part of solo queue. I mean, I've heard some people say in the past, it's like, well, why don't you just group with friends all the time? I have no friends is maybe not the right answer. I'm sure I can find plenty of people on Reddit otherwise to play with, but sometimes it's just an interesting challenge to go through and see, okay, how's this going to go? Some games you get a really good result, and some games you don't. And it looks like everybody went north because, well, who knows? But they're up 3 levels. This game is. I'm not really sure of the way you get back into this. Alright.
You are stronger.
But we'll start with the siege camp over here. Looks like we have a boss over here possibly as well, so. Light him up.
Delighted to, sir.
Probably need to hit some temples as well. Or at least try and get some of the stuff out here, because I can't outrange forts, but I can outrange a few towers and walls, so I may be able to get some stuff going there. Alright, so there. I know they're not far away from me. And they have the observer there as well. So here comes these guys. I don't know how much I want to PvE right now, but we gotta play defense just a little bit here. And that was gone. We'll see if that's just a disconnection or if that's what that is. Alright, so that's not good. Vala is now not only controlled by the AI, but... Whoop. Nope. Didn't get me. We need to pick our fights very carefully, because right now they are not going so well. We'll see. Is Vala going to overextend for stitches? Can I get a gank in there? Maybe. Alright. Yes! Got a kill. It counts. Yeah, so there we go. We're down almost a little bit. So someone's having connection issues, which seems to be happening a little bit more in the beta. And I should not have gone that way. Thank you, right click. Move. Ugh. Alright. Tank, do your job. Okay, so now we're going to start getting the anger at each other. I think anger is one of the parts of coping. And yeah, we're getting connection issues all over the place. I wonder why this game took a really long time to load, but yeah. Pretty much this is a stomp. And this is actually going to be my first loss in a rank, not a rank game, but in a human game with Sergeant Hammer. I didn't lose against the computer, but I don't count that either. It's not going to be my first loss on Sky Temple, but I usually have a pretty good record here. And are you just going to be staying and being a little wuss in the base? Are both of you? Well, I mean, one of you's just getting your stuff together. I mean, at this point, you just got to play defense. Let's see if I can do something cute up here. I might be able to, I might not. Because they're all team fighting down there.
I got this.
And this isn't the cute thing I'm talking about. Because there's some really nice places to kind of hide on this map. And this is not one of them, but right now I'm at least off of there. And I can outrange this tower. I can actually outrange the fort, too.
Choose a talent.
Somebody's hitting me really hard from somewhere. We'll have to try and avoid that in the future. So, Stone Skin. This fort's going to go to. There we go.
One last sword for the bad.
Didn't use napalm that whole time. I said all kinds of nice text here, but right now we're down just a little bit, but not out of it. Okay, am I in range? I'm in range. That's not good. Okay, can I hide here and fire? Yes. Because you can hide in some of the bushes and take out towers, but right now, how is that helping my team? Just trying to get a little bit of experience, since obviously we can't take a team fight right now, but I think somebody has caught wise to what I'm trying to do here. So we have Stone Skin up, we have a heal up. Go ahead, might as well heal now. Whoop! You're gonna try and dog and pony me? That's okay. Oh. Let's hear. Can a tank take on Thrall? Probably the answer to that is no. Oh, that was some nice laggy action. And there's my shield.
Absolutely.
And we get to heal otherwise. Alright, so I didn't die. Unfortunately, they're pushing from the top and they're still 3 levels up, so that's what we call not good. See if we can make it a little bit more difficult for him here. Maybe.
Affirmative.
Okay, need more temples. We need to go together as a team. We need to do something right together.
Your enemy is attacking your core.
That's not what we're supposed to do. Okay, why are you running, Muradin? Why are you running? You are not letting me do my job. And that was also a misplay on my part because what I need to be doing is shoving them off here. That's a lot of damage. That's what happens when you're down 3 levels, and I guess the rest of the team is just at the base defending their core from being zapped by lasers. I mean, there's not really a lot to complain about here, other than just... This is what happens when you get in random games sometimes. I'm not the best player by any means, but 2-3 is a little disappointing. What my goal is with Sergeant Hammer is to try and actually support other players and support my teammates. But it's, I think pretty much, I'm not entirely sure how close to the start this one got out of hand, other than whoever's playing Stitches is doing a decent job dying, whoever's playing Val is doing a decent job dying, and I think 35-5 kind of speaks for itself. They're grouping together and we're dying. And you know, that's one of the things about MOBAs, is that sometimes you've just gotta take these losses. Because you'll get other games and everything just to go through and see. And what can you really do at this point other than just defend the core and say, F it, let's have some fun. Because they are going to come hitting really hard here in just a second. There's no reason they shouldn't push here. Absolutely no reason they shouldn't push. Okay, I gotta get closer. I'm not doing a good job supporting when I'm just sitting there getting my face smacked. So there is... are they just going for the core straight out? There's Tychus doing his thing. We have double Vala. And there's the core. Well, that game is mercifully over. There's the score screen one more time. What can you do? Not a great game for my team. Not a great game for me either, probably. Of course, there's play I can do, but Sergeant I've kind of had with her. That's going to be it for now. This is Way to Fail with some more Heroes of the Storm. Just trying to do a little bit of videos here and there just to go over some of the people in the hero rotation. Kind of a standard Sergeant Hammer build going for Napalm, which I didn't use nearly enough, but I also kept getting killed quite a bit, so I think we might know why. I might have been dying a bit and just almost to the portrait. I don't know. But hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to give thoughts, feedback, otherwise. Your own Sergeant Hammer stories. I got nothing else. But thanks for watching. See you next time, where maybe we will not have a game that is such a stomp. At least, not a stomp in the opponent's favor. Who am I kidding? Take care.